Good morning. It's Friday morning. Welcome back to Make It Personal. I am Pastor Terrell. We've been talking this week about a lot of different things, but especially love. And I know I touched on 1 Corinthians 13, but I'm going to go back there. And afterwards, I encourage you to study 1 Corinthians chapter 13. And don't just stop when you see that big 14. Read the first couple verses there because if you didn't know this, the Bible wasn't written with chapter breaks and verse breaks. These were added in throughout the first millennium, 500 to 900 AD. There was a college of scribes and scholars called the Masoretes, and they broke up the Holy Bible into verses and numbered them to make it easier to read, but sometimes it can be detrimental, and a chapter break can stop you from reading, but the writer would have continued the thought right through. So I know 1 Corinthians 13 is known as the love chapter, but it doesn't stop at verse 14, so I do encourage you to read that later. Chapter 13 verse 8 says love never fails. Now, the unconditional love and charity that is from God, it never stops working, and it never bends its knee to anything or anyone. But your words can. And so you got to really decide, am I walking in unconditional love or conditional love? Because by definition, unconditional love cannot be stopped. If you have unconditional love for someone, they can never say or do something to get out from that. It only works when there's no conditions attached. Often love is from the point of view of, whatever you've done, God still loves you. And that's true, but what about you? Are you so loving that no matter what someone does to you, you still love them? Or is there a certain action, a certain word, or is there a series of events that you can say would happen that you can look at someone and say, well, I just don't love you anymore? You can read 1 John 4:8. It talks about how God is love. And really, if in a single breath, I won't say you, but in a single breath, if someone claims to love and to love God, but professes words of hatred, strife, and contention, not only are they not walking in love, but according to Scripture, they don't even know God, because God is love. And if you hate your brother, you're not walking in God. If God is in you, as He should be, and He's allowed to produce fruit in your life, you will love unconditionally and you will love naturally. Love will just be your default setting. And really, that's the best way, because if you don't have love, 1 Corinthians 13 says, you got nothing. So walk out love. Walk out God's love. God bless.